So far it's been pretty good. We had a good first week of training. Looking to kind of see how the second week goes, kind of leading up into the Augie Twilight, which is a really good rust buster for us. It's flat, 4K, fast, great atmosphere, music bumping. It'll really kind of tell us where we are throughout or for the season, kind of what we need to work on, different race strategies type of stuff. So it should be fun getting there next Friday and seeing what we can do.
Yeah, it's really fun. They usually have the band out there. It's usually like the whole course it's like 4 or 5 laps. So the whole course is usually lined, which is really nice. So you're not really having to like run. Usually when you're running 8K or 10K, there's like areas where you like run alone, just like with other runners. There's not really anybody cheering on. So this one's kind of nice because you have people cheering at all times. So right now we've just been kind of taking it easy. Last year we started off like pretty slow at the beginning of the season, as in like the workouts aren't too intense, the mileage isn't too high, and then we just kind of work in it through the season, which is kind of nice. And last year it paid off for us at conference. We were like one of the only teams that wasn't burnt out, and we were ready to roll come conference. We had a little bit of a hiccup at regionals, but this year I think everybody's had like the best summer training they've had. We got back, we had our first workout last Friday, and everybody looked really good compared to most years. It seemed like everybody was in pretty good shape, and everybody's pretty fresh and just looking to slowly progress like we did last year. So
Really for us, we look at the meets as practice. That's all they are. All we care about is conference and hopefully a national meet for the team, if not a couple individuals. So as we go throughout the season and the meets, every course is a little bit different. GRIAC's a really good teller of where we're at. But for the young kids, it's really getting to learn how to run the 8Ks. Then when we get to regionals, obviously we only have one chance at it, but learning how to run that 10K so that next year they come back, they know the course, they know how to run a 10K.
I feel like this year's been like the first year where I'm really trying to like take it all in and really try to help the younger guys. We brought in 3 really good freshmen, one actually from my hometown, Lodi, Wisconsin. And so I'm really hoping to like help with them. They're 3 really, really motivated kids. So I'm hoping to, bring them up and hopefully set a standard for them. But I know they're going to be gunning for my school records and stuff after I leave here. So yeah, I think GRIAC is definitely the one. Last year we got out and the goal was top 20, and it was like 5K in. I was like pretty sure I wasn't going to be top 20. I was in like 35th. But everybody just kind of started crawling back. It's a really tough course, and people usually underestimate it. But it's really fun because we get to see like some really good D3 schools, some really good D2 schools that we usually don't get to see. So I'd say GRIAC is probably the one that I'm most looking forward to, and that's usually when I'm just about getting into shape when I'm coming off of COVID. But this year, hopefully, I'll be in some really good shape. So
Yeah, he's a fun one to watch compete because he's a little pit bull out there. He likes biting ankles, kind of throwing his weight around when he needs to. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, he's had a really good summer, good quality mileage. Probably the first season he's come in healthy. So that'll be really fun to kind of just see what he can do the Augie Twilight here, and kind of progressing from there as we go through workouts. Obviously paces are going to increase a little bit for him. But I think he'll ultimately, knock on wood, if we don't see any injuries, which we shouldn't, he'll be able to finish the season stronger than he ever has. So
regionals, hopefully we can be like in the top 5, top 6, somewhere in there. Maybe try to get a bid to nationals this year with like having, like I said, all the returners. This is like our best year we have, I think. Hopefully have like 2 or 3 low sticks this year. So
anywhere we go, conference, regionals, we want to show up, show out. All the work, blood, sweat, tears we put in, let's hopefully put it together by then.